Okay.
Because I think I feel like we have.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with my guy Thomas. We're both out here in Lagos chasing our dreams. You know, me and bro, we're both Man United fans, so
Sad.
in the comments, just put prayer emojis,
Please pray for
put some
us.
prayer hands. We're in a relegation battle.
I do not want to watch championship football next year. I don't even know where to watch it from.
We're so washed. Our team is so
Oh
washed.
my god.
On the pitch,
Yeah.
you take a guy 1v1.
Yeah.
Nutmeg or ankle breaker?
Ankle breaker, bro. It depends. Nutmeg is only for someone that's been trash talking. If you're trash talking during a game, I would have to nutmeg you because I feel like that's just a disrespectful way to tell you to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Without having to tell you to shut up. So I think for me, like a ankle breaker just makes it body feint easier to do in a game because you don't overcomplicate things. But when it comes down to someone that's just had it in for me the whole game, I'll have to go for a nutmeg for sure.
Fair enough.
Hey, this is relevant for you too as a winger. What are we talking about?
Me personally,
step over.
has to be a nutmeg. It has to be. Has to be. Low body feint, knock it through. Nothing better. Like an ankle breaker is crazy, but there's something so sweet about a nutmeg. Like you don't gotta break the guy's ankles, but just to nutmeg him, like
I have it in for you now, so I would not go for the easy. Like I'm trying to break your ankles. No, I don't need you. I need you to still be playing. I just need you to know that I did that to you, and you can't do anything about it. So I think my thing is I have to nutmeg my coach during training because
that's crazy work.
It's not complete. Just nutmegging them is not complete. That's the thing. You have to brag about it to them in their office. You have to go to their office and let them know. Like remember that, right? Don't forget that. I do not like referees.
Elaborate. Talk to us.
Bro, this is crazy because at every
moment.
at every level that I've played in, right? This is crazy. At every level, I have always had to talk. I've never gotten a yellow card for a foul, for a tackle foul. It's gotta be like the ref coming with the same dumb call again. Sorry to say, but yeah, I've never had a great relationship with referees for some reason. Like during the game, no. But after the game, obviously it's all banter still. I still go back and shake their hands, whatever. But during the game, yeah, I've had a ref told me one time, it was like, bro, you're fast and you're strong enough. Like wow, like how you letting fouls like that happen? Like well, you can't expect me to call. I'm like, dude, if I'm not hit hard enough to fall, I wouldn't fall. And that's a blessing and a curse because referees look at that and think, oh, they didn't foul you hard enough. That's why you didn't fall. And I'm like, dude, my foot is bleeding. What do you mean?
You know, it really is the beautiful game because I was just in Katsina, which is the northern part of Nigeria, and there's so many interesting, high-profile people that I met through football, which is such an interesting thing to see. People I may not have ever met in my life, but football brought us together. You know, I had the pleasure to meet Nigeria's ex-president, governors, met royal families. These are things you don't do on an everyday basis. So to say that football brought you that experience with these unique individuals, that's really a beautiful thing. There's no other way to put it.
No, it's exactly that. It's exactly that. Like you said, like you meet people that you would not like. There's so many people that I've talked to based on soccer that I can tell from just our conversation about soccer that we can talk about anything else and not agree. But the second we come back to soccer, we're like best friends.
Yeah.
It's actually wild. It's actually wild, and I think that's why we do it. You know, that's why we do what we do. That's why we go through the ups and downs of it. You know, that's why we enjoy going through that. Like I was talking to a friend. I was like, bro, I miss being tackled sometimes, and
I don't miss
a
that.
normal person cannot fathom that half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of it. You feel alive. You feel like this is part of the game. This is exactly what we're doing for. You expect those things. You train for those things. You know what I'm saying? So I can't hold you. Like I'm sitting here right now, And I'm looking at this kid's training, and I'm like, I have things I want to tell them. You just have this willingness to like want to correct, want to help, want to do this, want to
be a part of the game.
To be a part of the game. Like, oh, we're from a different country where we've known for so long and played for so long, back to the motherland, and we're meeting here for the first time, right? And we have such a crazy like few similarities with what we're doing and what we're chasing. I think the same way, like you said, the beautiful game, like part of the beauty of it is how small but how large the world is, you know what I'm saying? Like from just being back home too, apart from us meeting in the same space of like chasing the same dreams, can still you start to run into everyone again. You start to make those connections, and I think when I think of soccer being the beautiful game, I think that's the big part that I think about as well, is like how universal it is, and how we can completely be from different backgrounds still be able to talk about football, talk about the same challenges, the same happy moments, you know what I'm saying? So the same goal, like we have the same kind of vision when we think of like what we want to do. So I think that's definitely a large part of like why it's such a beautiful sport. And you see that with, like, you were just a Katsuna, right?
Bro,
like you
crazy.
see that being with like even people in like the official part of the governments, right? You see how much love they have for the sport. And you see like soccer, you could get like China and Russia to play a soccer match today faster than you could get them to talk to each other about politics, you know what I'm saying? So like that goes crazy. Like, when you think about it, it's like football is really, really, really a beautiful game.
Honestly, you know what it is for me that I hate during a game? It's like there's always that one guy on the opposition team that's just hacking you. Like you beat him, but maybe he doesn't grab your shirt, but he's hacking you like just too much. You can pull the shirt, slow down the play, calm. But kicking ankles, man, that was personal. That was personal, and I'm gonna come back for you. I'm taking your legs. You're going to the doctor after this game. You're getting some ankle wraps, whatever the case may be, but.
I'm the type of guy to foul you and help you up and still do it again.
You gotta respect it, like.
I don't foul enough. But if I do have it in mind to foul someone,
you help them.
I have to.
See it?
And I have to help you back up, because I'm a good sportsman.
That's a sportsman. That's a sportsman,
Like it's part of the game, but
you just let them know. Sorry, man.
it's like, hey, bro, don't.
Yeah. Just holding up play,
Let's slow down. Let's slow down a little bit. Like we
That's
all
all it
want
is.
to play tomorrow too.
That's all it is.
We all want to play tomorrow too.
But it's when man's foul you and just continue walking.
Yeah.
Time after time again, you're like, oh, you're doing this for fun, huh?
Yeah, now you're enjoying this.
You're enjoying this, ain't you?
Yeah, exactly. Nah, you can't be enjoying. You can't be enjoying my thing. No. None of that. Question for you. As a winger, right? Would you rather play as an outright winger, or would you rather play as a wing back? Like, what do you feel about tracking back? Because this is why I hate playing on the wings, because as much as I want to enjoy being attacking and all that, you would have to track back. There's those annoying right backs that just think they're the strikers, like the Cucureas of the world. Like, what are you doing up there? Like, why are you in the box? And then having the track back. So I guess, yeah, like, would you prefer to be like an outright winger where you could stay up, your right back could be a right back, or play as a wing back where you have to track back?
Honestly,
maybe you get a chance to foul that guy back.
I know what I think the hardest position is, but aside from that, second has to be being a winger. It has to be, because the game is so crazy nowadays where wingers are defenders too.
Yeah.
Like, as a winger, you have to track back. If you don't track back, your team's exposed.
2v1,
So,
not right back every day, all day.
To answer your question, in an ideal, perfect world where, Spider-Man saves the day,
Yeah.
I would love to be a winger where you never drop back. Absolutely never. You stay at the halfway point, ready for the counter attack, ready for your goalkeeper to release you with a long throw. I think that's the beauty in football, just attacking football. But of course, defending is important. But my honest answer, if I had to pick, I'd be a pure winger like Dembele.
Yeah?